Alright, hello everybody. I've got a board repair. Not quite sure what it is, but let's find out. Nice big box. Oops. Okay. Styrofoam, messy stuff. Let's see. Okay. Looks like a 4-board Donkey Kong set. Alright. Yeah, looks like it needs some standouts. Donkey Kong cocktail 4-board set. Problem, not sure. Monitor has vertical collapse. Okay. Let me grab my adapter. And I need a Nintendo adapter. And then my Donkey Kong harness. And we'll see what the heck we got. Alright, we're missing a couple. This is kind of off of the. In fact, let's just take the plate out of the works. All right, there we go. Okay, how's the board look? Here's the CPU board, soundboard. Looks like a TKG3 set. Alright, everything's here. Alright, so first, let's see. Okay, the sound, video. This is power for the other board. And coin. We may not need coin yet. This is the speaker connector. And controls. And the other power cable. Everything looks like it's all plugged in. Alright, let's move up to the monitor and see where we are. Alright. Okay, so we don't see much of anything, just a bunch of garbage. So let's turn that off and come back and inspect the board a little better. What do we got here? All right. So we have a clock, but the clock's kind of messed up because we could see something on the screen, so we know the clock board's working. Could be problems on the video board. We don't know yet. think I'm going to eliminate the soundboard. On Donkey Kong 4-board sets, you don't actually need to have the soundboard hooked up. There we go. Let's get that off of there. Okay. Let's just kind of connect the power there. And we're going to take off the soundboard. And we'll set it aside for now. Okay, right off the bat, let's see. I'm going to take this camera out of the stand and give you a little shot here. Take a look at this. We have rust on all these pins. We have some pretty rusty pins here too on both of these chips and all the CPU pins. So I think I need to look real close for anything else rusted. Those are probably not going to fly. At least I know for sure that they are pretty darn corroded, and I bet those legs are not working anymore. So we've got a couple 367s here that are bad. This CPU doesn't look much better. We got green on the socket, both sides. Look at this little corrosion even here. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Then here, same area. Let's see. There we go. We have a couple other chips. Have really good chunk of corrosion. 3, 4. These are all in the clock circuit. So this is an 86. I'm not sure what this is right off the bat. Look at all of these. Lots of rust and corrosion. Let's see what we have on the video board. The video board actually looks pretty darn good. Well, so it looks like I have some corrosion to clean up. Whoops. Some corrosion to clean up on these. And let me find a new CPU and see if that's going to help at all. And we'll clean off the rust on these chips and see if the legs have fallen off or not. I bet they have. Hang on. All right, let's take out this Z80. Oh yeah. Nice and rusty. There we go. A little rusty. This is rusty, but you know what? They're not falling off, so that's going to go there. Wow. Now we've got some. Both those need to be replaced. And right here, This chip needs to be replaced. So 5H and 5F, they look really bad. So 367s, an 86, and I don't know what this one is. I'll know shortly. And then we'll populate them with those new chips and see where we are on the screen. Right now it looks really funky up there, so I'll be right back. Okay, well, I get to start back here at the clock board. Well, it just looks like this clock board doesn't seem to be doing its job. Let's see. Something's happening because we're seeing the monitor sync. That's a pokey. I need a CPU in this socket. Exact same screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm seeing signals now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It should start low, go high, and it is. Okay, so it is running. I got a running CPU. So, all right, I'm back. I pulled these EEPROMs, these two, and as you can see, I'm missing legs, both sides. Here, here. So it's almost like this area of both of these boards were in the water or something for a long time. Well, whatever it was, they rusted out. So I need two new ROMs here, and that's still not going to fix it, but it's a good start. I know I need to replace them. I may have to replace both of these sockets. We'll see how they act. And I've still got two screens, or a split screen. I'm not sure which yet until I get some characters on there. So it doesn't look any different if I pull the character ROMs out or if I leave them in. So I'm going to check these also. I get nothing on this. Interesting. I'll have to check to see if any of those are hooked up. Pulse. Yes, I have nothing there. This is connected too, so there should be a signal on this, and I don't see any. I think it comes up to here, and I don't see anything there either, so I'm going to have to look up these 4H, 4F, and 4E and see what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah. Alright, let me check out the schematics and I'll be back. I should probably share this with you guys. This is some schematics I picked up, and they're for every revision of the 4-board Donkey Kong set. And so it's kind of neat. They're a really huge book. I've got somebody's notes in here. Came with that. And it's got everything from the power supplies to all the different versions of clock boards, the different monitors, the sound boards, video boards, clock boards, and CPU boards. So I'm going to look at the clock board here. This is a TKG3 07. And that is 6. Let's see if we got it. Well, we might not even have a Rev 7 in this book. We've got Rev 6. So let's look at that. It's page 8. It's a really cool book of schematics. I got this on eBay a long time ago. And it's a nice wide view. And I don't think there's too much difference between a 6 or a 7. For years we had to use the radar scope schematics because a lot of us didn't know about these at all. And now, you know, and then I got a set, so it's kind of cool. All right, so let's look at 4E. Here's 4D, 3A. These are 284s or 283s, so they might be here. 3E, 4E. Here we go. 3F, 3H. So we want to look at, well, let's just start with 4E. All right, 4E's got the positional counters. These signals MD 0 through 9 come in through here, and I think it uses 0 through 7 on these two chips. And then the outputs are, let's start here, pin 4, pin 1, pin 13, and pin, I think it says 10. Yeah, 4, 1, 13, and 10. So, pin 4, I got nothing. Pin 1, nothing. Oh, I gotta turn it back on. Ah, it makes a difference. Pin 1, got nothing. 2, 3, 4. I've got a signal. Well, sort of a signal. It's just low. Whoa, okay, so it's low here. Oh, I see. Pin 3 is pulsing, and there's 8, 9, 10. I got nothing on pin 10, 11, 12. Huh. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 12. Yeah, that just doesn't look good here on this chip. 4F. Oh, I'm looking at E. 3F. So where's the other side of this? All right, that's 3E. 3E, we have pin 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got clock. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, we've got a clock. 11, 12, 13. Okay. So this chip is pulsing everywhere it's supposed to. For E, we've got nothing on one. Wow. Okay, the inputs to that is pins 2 and 3. So let's see. I got an input on 2, I got an input on 3, but I got nothing on 1. So that's a bad output there. Let's check pin 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got a low. 5 is pulsing, 6 is pulsing, Yeah, so this chip is not acting right on the outputs. So, alright. Let's set the schematics to the side. So I'll set all these aside. And I'll replace this chip at 4E. It's a 283. I happen to have one just here. Those pins 1 and 4 on that chip had no signal, and they were the outputs. And they're the vertical outputs for, oh, I take that back. They're the H position outputs for sprites. So, gotta have those. Let's see where we are. I think we're a little better here. Let's see. Pin 1. Yeah, we got a signal. 2, 3, 4. 10's got a signal. 11, 12, 13. 13 has a signal. Alright, that's a little better. That means we're driving these up here now. Alright, we're back. I took off the 367s on this this board, and each chip had a bunch of legs that just fell off. And I'll show you what I mean here in a minute. Meantime, I'm putting these two back on. And the ones that didn't break off, the solder was so bad I had to suck it off, use the desoldering station, remove as much as possible, then add more solder again, and then remove it again. I had to do that 3 or 4 times to get all of the solder off. Would you stay down, thank you? Alright. That's better. Oh, there's 2 new 367s there. I'll show you these things. Let me pull it down off of here. We replaced these 367s on the CPU board. And here's the ones we pulled off. This chip and this chip. Just most of the legs were just off of them. So there we go. Well, okay, now we have a game. We just have double screen. So we've got Donkey Kong in the wrong spot. It's got 2 screens. we've got all the sprites stuck at the very bottom. Hey, but we're making progress. So far I've replaced 2 367s on the CPU board, and that seems to have helped quite a bit. I replaced 4E, which is a 283 on the clock board, and 5F, which is a LS86. And then we replaced the 2 RAMs, the two 2114s at 5M and 5L on the video board, and we put in 2 new character ROMs. So we're getting there. Let's see, it'll actually start a game, but it won't play, obviously. Alright, time to take a look and see what else I can figure out here. Okay, my clock circuit. Let's see. How does that work? How could that be the same? Different chip. Oh, alright. 1M. And, oh. Yeah, if the clock at 1M was bad, it would screw up the sync. Alright, 1M, pin 11. 1M, pin 11. 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Okay, so something's wrong there. It's let's see. We'll look at 1L pin 11. 1L. Oh, 10. 1L pin 10. What's on 1L pin 10? Oh, 10's getting nothing. From 2H, it's supposed to get 2H is supposed to feed 2H pin 12. Oh, pin 9. 2H pin 9 is supposed to feed 1L pin 10 and 7. So 2H pin 9, 2H. Aha. There it is. All right. So we have a bad output on, where is it? 2H pin 9 is dead. And pin 9 feeds the V position pot and all of that circuitry. So that's what's going on there. That's why it's a split screen. Alright, so let's pop it off and go back down here. We're looking at this chip right here, 2H pin 9. So I'm going to take that one out. All right. Okay. Let's straighten the screen out. Let's see what we got. I bet all our sprites are still at the bottom. Yeah. See how they're all stuck down there where the barrel should be? that is going to be probably another counter that's just not working. Let's see. All right, so that's great. Now we got all the signals up here. Okay, we had another bad LS86. Look at this. I don't know if I can show it, but I'm going to try. Another LS86 with all the teeth just came off, all the pins. So that one is 5H. And 5H is in that sprite circuit that positions them as they come through the ECLs. So I think that's a good shot. It might be what was wrong. I was looking at the two counters, or the 161s, and one of the signals just wasn't there. There's two signals that feeds pins 2 and 7, and they weren't there, and I believe they were like floating, and they were supposed to be tied to this to one of these 86s. I think they either take their input from it or feed it, but anyway, this sucker was bad. All right, so there's quite a few bad parts on this board, and you know, they've all been pretty obvious, really, except for that 74 LS74 we had to replace up here at 2H. That wasn't really obvious to me, but everything else, you know, they looked bad. They were rusted. All right, let's see what we got now. All right, I think something's still wrong, because those the sprites were in big lines. Oh, look at that. So that 86 was it. We've got a game. Well, how about that? Nice. Okay. All right, so let me put the soundboard back on this, and we'll see what we get. Oh, look at that. Nice. Oh, this is pretty cool. So, we had quite a few little problems on here. It was just corrosion mostly. Let's see. Oh, it came down. All right. So, why is that? Oh, I see. There we go. Okay, so we had on the CPU board, we had a bad Z80. We had two 376s at 6A and B. On the clock board, we had two LS86s, one at 5M and one at 5F. They just crumbled when they came off the board. So did the 370 or 367s. Then we also replaced 4E because there was a dead output, and that's a 74LS 283. And we were missing a signal out of 2H. It was dead, just floating. And then we let's see, we didn't do anything else on this board, I don't think. I can look on the back, it'll tell me. Yeah, we replaced those 4 chips there. And then on the video board, we replaced these 2 ROMs. Legs just fell off. Same with these two RAMs were bad. And I think that was it. So I started here, I guess about 5 o'clock this evening, and right now it's 9:32. So, 4.5 hours, not too bad. Especially to track down what's there. So what I'll do is I'll clean the backs of these boards, get the, clean off where I've put the new chips in, and put it back together and let it play test overnight, and hopefully we can send it back tomorrow. And that's it for this, and it's kind of neat. So now we've done a TKG3 board set also. All right. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.